Good morning. Nate here with the Live Sound 101 YouTube. Oh, geez. My brain isn't working right. Nate here with the Volunteer Tech Vlog on the Live Sound 101 YouTube channel. So, in this vlog video, I wanted to chat about something that I'm thinking about lately is how do you know when you should start a side business? So how do you know when it's time to start like maybe a consulting firm on the side and just do some side work every now and then? This is something I've been thinking about. One of the things I picked up along the years, I'm not sure exactly where, but if you're not sure about whether you should start a business or not, one of the points of data that you should be collecting is, what are people in your life asking you to do on a regular basis? What types of requests are you getting from people on a regular basis? Are people coming to you asking for your advice, opinions, help with certain things? And if you notice a trend or a theme, geez, all these people are asking me to, help move things. This is something I noticed when I was in high school. I was working for Mayflower, a moving company. When I was in high school, working the summers, trying to make some cash. I started working there, and then because I'm a big guy, people would say, "Hey, I got this treadmill. Can you come over and help me move it?" Or, "I got this mattress. Can you come help me move my mattress?" Or, so like, that's just an example. Like, people are always asking me to, maybe I should start like a little moving company on the side. But then there's always this risk of, once you actually have a company set up, will people still ask you, or will then they'd be like, "Oh no, I'm just looking." People are just looking for free help. So I guess that's the danger in taking that advice is, well, maybe people are asking you to do it because they know you're good at it, but maybe they don't really want to pay you for it. And so circling back around, this is one of like the bigger problems with the professional audio-visual world, is that a lot of people really need help in that area. They don't know they need help, and they don't know where to ask for it, or they don't feel like they need to pay for it. So that's so one of the things that happens with me now is I often get requested for help with very technical audio-visual requests. That's just something that these requests just come my way. I don't know if it's because of YouTube stuff or because I'm a volunteer at the church and I've been there for a long time and people know me, feel comfortable with me, but on any given week, I'm fielding all types of different requests. And so the question in my mind is, should I start an audio-video consulting gig on the side where, set up a little website, make business cards, and people ask me, and I can come back with a business card? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how this works. I know how business works. I know some basics about business practices, but I don't know if that's something I really want to do. And also, I like being a volunteer. I like helping people. I genuinely do. And I don't know that if I started a business, if I would have the discernment to still be able to genuinely help people. They just need help here and there. I also don't want to bring down the whole value of the industry and just go around doing work for free when there's other guys out there in neighboring communities and towns that are trying to earn a living doing that and stealing work from anybody. So those are the things I'm thinking about. And I don't think what I'm doing today is stealing any work from anybody. I got a 12-foot RCA cable. I had a boatload of these cables down in my basement, and a dear old widow from church, her surround sound keeps going out, and the cable's just becoming unplugged because it's too short. So anytime she moves or dusts or anything, the cable comes unplugged, and that's the problem. The cable's too short. So here's a 12-foot heavy duty. So that's the problem. So there's a 12-foot heavy-duty cable right here, and I have, probably 6 of these things sitting around in my basement, and they're just analog RCA cables. Probably never going to use them now that the world has moved on to digital formats. So I'm gonna help a little old lady from church. It's not like I'm stealing business from anybody, and I've got the resources to do it. I've got the knowledge to do it. But I get lots of these requests from time to time, and even this week, I got a request from another church in the nearby surrounding towns that I don't know, I've never been to, but someone from my church knows that I know about audio video technology, and they CC'd me on an email and asked me to give advice to somebody that I really don't know, and they want to like upgrade their whole audio visual system. I'm like, whoa, that could be a big what am I getting signed up for? You know what I mean? It's like that could be a big ask. And so I'm trying to determine should I start a consulting gig on the side where I can be an advocate for people. I can if they're working with an AV integrator, I can be another set of eyes to go over a quote or a proposal and just make sure I try to truly understand the client's needs and make sure they're getting technology that will meet those needs. I mean, I could be a consultant in that capacity, just a trusted third-party opinion, because I imagine there's a lot of churches out there that just don't have technical expertise on staff. And so it seems like that would be a good role for a middleman or a consultant, somebody to come in and be that second set of eyes or third set of eyes or whatever, just to make sure the client is getting what the client wants. So I don't know, I've been thinking about that. I have concerns about it though, because I am doing this stuff all out of a volunteer basis, and I have my 9-to-5 job where I go do AV system design. And I don't know, I'm thinking about what that might look like. I suppose it would be best for me to talk to somebody who's done it and hear what their challenges were. And I don't know, guys like Steven Savard, I think the guy's name, Stephen, I'm not quite sure exactly how you pronounce it, but he's a very prominent integrator in the church media audio-visual world, where he'll drive around in his RV and fine-tune churches' systems and help them out with upgrades. I imagine he posts pictures about doing all this stuff all the time, so I imagine he does. He might be a good guy to talk to about that kind of thing. So anyway, that's kind of going through my mind right now. Geez, I'm getting off topic, aren't I? I was originally talking about starting a business. So like, I'm just trying to work through starting a business versus being a volunteer, getting requests from people all the time about this type of technology, which seems to bubble over my commitment as a volunteer into other realms. You know what I mean? Like if somebody asked me, hey Nate, can you run sound for a movie? Like last night I was here, they watched The War Room for an adult fellowship night, so I came in and helped them set up the audio and the video for that. And like that's kind of like, that's in the wheelhouse of a church volunteer. Oh, they want to play a movie? Oh, they need somebody to turn the system on. Gotcha. But then when it's like, hey Nate, I have this friend from another church that wants to upgrade their whole system. Can you help them with that? Wait a minute. That's kind of, I'm a volunteer at this church. Yes, I want to help. But do I help in the capacity of giving advice? Help in the capacity of actually doing the installation? As that's real work. That takes real time and real money. So I'm getting requests like that. Gee, maybe I should start a consulting business, or maybe I should start, an installation business on the side. But anyway, lots of things to think about today. But right now, I am going to meet up with Wes.